As part of an effort to make Kogi State a commercial hub and conducive for investors, the state governor Ahmed Usman Ododo signed 7 executive bills to law after due consideration and passage by the State House of Assembly. The Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Aliu Umar Yusuf, who led other members to the State Government House, Lokoja, said it is to do house clean through the laws that are directed through building a better society and creating fertile land for businesses to thrive. Among the bills signed to law is the State Anti-Corruption Agency and the matter there in 2024. Our reporter, Faith Abdulgafar, has more.
The Speaker of the Kogi State House of Assembly, Ali Omar Yusuf, said the Assembly did a thorough job and even consulted experts to ensure that when passed the laws can stand the test of time. As the Speaker read out the bills, he said the State House of Assembly is committed to ensuring purposeful legislation for the development of the state.
I want to thank the Corporation of the various commissioners, particularly Commissioner for Rural Development, for being available, and Commissioner for Justice, because the two bills that are very sensitive, new, and have direct bearing to the life of our people came from those two ministries. We want to thank you, sir. Your Excellency, without wasting much of your time, we have the privilege today to forward to you 3 clean copies each of the following executive bills passed into law for your Excellency assent. 1. A bill for a law to provide for the establishment of Kogi State Anti-Corruption Agency and other matters connected therewith, 2024. 2. A bill for a law to repeal and re-enact the Kogi State Local Government Service Commission Law 2014 and other matters connected, 2024. 3. A bill for a law to provide for the establishment of Kogi State Electricity Market and Kogi State Electricity Regulatory Commission and other matters connected therewith, 2024. 4. A bill for a law to repeal and re-enact the Kogi State Scholarship Board Edict 1998 and other matters connected therewith, 2024. 5. A bill for a law to provide for the establishment of Kogi State Information Technology Development Agency and other matters connected therewith, 2024. 6. A bill for a law to provide for the establishment of Kogi State Commodity Exchange, Export Promotion and Market and other matters connected therewith, 2024. 7. A bill for a law to repeal and re-enact the Kogi State Mineral Resources Development Agency Law 2018 and other matters connected therewith, 2024.
Governor Usman Ododo commended the State House of Assembly for their patriotism and dedication, referring the bills as people-oriented bills. Amongst the bills is the Anti-Corruption Agency Law that the governor said will strengthen the capacity of the state to prevent corruption as well as investigate and prosecute corruption cases.
Critically, the Anti-Corruption Agency Bill that has just been passed into law by Kogi State House of Assembly, assented to by me, is historic, as it underscores our commitment to corruption, which is in line with our vow to enthrone transparency and accountability. We just have to do this. If truly we are out to serve the interests of our people, then our resolve and our effort to fight corruption must be strengthened. This bill will strengthen our resolve to fight corruption and it can be simply called anti-corruption law. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of us for a contribution, for a resolve, for us to fight corruption so that our people can be served transparently and by the special grace of God Almighty, we will account for our stewardship. This is people's bill. Nobody should look at it as a bill to fight it. We need to strengthen our efforts in fighting corruption. And let me place it on record. In our various offices, nobody is above the law. You need to work with it, take the copy, acquaint yourself with it, and make sure you work in line with the rules and regulations guiding your office. Because if you are caught, nobody will come for your rescue.
The governor further emphasized that once the laws are strengthened and attract investors, the state will become a center of attraction for better development.
Let me also, at this very point, appreciate Mr. President for his bold reform in the power sector, which has led the states like ours the opportunity to generate, transmit, and distribute quality power to every part of the state. This very bill is very critical for the development of our land. This has given us the opportunity to generate electricity, to transmit, and to distribute not only power, quality power. And by this law, it has further expanded the scope by creating markets for what we are expected to generate, transmit, and distribute, thereby boosting the economic activities of our dear state. And of course, these will enable the state to contribute handsomely to the national GDP. Kogi State has all it takes. We are having cars that can use to generate, transmit, and distribute. We are having water, which is hydro. If you talk of sun, I think Kogi State is one of the places that if it is sun, you have them free of charge. So we are at every advantage. Kogi State has decided to take this advantage to sign the bill into law and follow it up with the relevant regulatory agency. By this action of ours, the state will witness massive industrialization, catalyze economic growth, and regular and safe electricity supply.
Reacting to the signed bills, the Commissioners for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, Rural and Energy Development, Engineer Mohammed Mutalib, and Solid Mineral Bashir Gegu, commended the steps taken in the right direction by the state governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo.
This is the first time in the history of the state that you're having this kind of a law to fight corruption, because it is always said that if you don't defeat corruption, corruption is going to defeat you. So it is also in line with the administration's agenda on transparency and accountability, and that is why it is the people's bill. The people want their resources to be to work for them. The people don't want corrupt practices that will deprive them of infrastructural and social development, and that is why we are putting this in place to strengthen our mechanism to fight corruption and ensure that we enthrone accountability and transparency. And also you have the student scholarship law that has been signed into the bill that has been signed into law, to empower indigent students to be able to seek education. Education is the bulwark of our development, and when you don't get it right at that level, it is going to be a problem. For the past years in the state, we've committed a percentage of our budget into education that is more than what is the UNICEF is asking for, and that's our commitment to education. So it is not just about giving free education at the basic education level. We have also gone higher, so that our students in higher institutions who don't have the means to be able to sponsor their education will have the support of government. This
now onus on the state to license people, investors who are interested in investing in power system, generation, transmission, and distribution for the people of the state to have a safe and quality supply. And as you all know, supply is the bedrock of development or economic growth, because through these, a lot of small-scale industries, artisans will have supply to be able to carry out their work, which will add into the economic growth of the states.
The solid mineral is on an exclusive list of the federal government. So what we do is to collaborate, is to be a major player. That is why we have Kogi State Solid Mineral Processing Company Limited, who is the SPV, that is a special purpose vehicle, handling the exploration activities of the solid mineral in the state. You know, we in the state cannot give license. So we use the SPV to get the license for the state. As I speak to you now, the state has about 18 solid mineral licenses across the 3 senatorial districts, vis-a-vis lithium, coal, gold, limestone, all of them in commercial quantity. And that's why the governor magnanimously approved the mining lease acquisition. There is conversion of those exploration licenses we got to mining lease. And that is to show that this Governor Ahmed, is very ready for us to have a solid mineral development running fast for the benefit of our people.
The event was attended by some top government officials and state assembly members. I am Faith Abdugafar reporting for MSC TV.